may be Cassie's adopted father, but I am her flesh and blood mother. I think I should have been told about this.
It wasn't my right to tell you. I heard it in confidence.
Ah, from Jenny.
Yes, but she didn't even tell Cassie until Cassie pushed her about it.
Yes, but shouldn't I have been told? That way I could have better prepared Cassie when she found out what a rotten person David, which is what I have been saying about David all along.
Yeah, David was only rotten when you couldn't get your hands on it.
Thank you very much. I'm sure I deserve that. But I was right, wasn't I? Because he is abandoning Cassie again, isn't he?
Yes. Only she doesn't see it that way. She thinks that Dave would love to see her, which might be true, except I doubt very much that he can be found.
So do I. In fact, Jenny doesn't think he's ever coming back.
She said that?
Yes, she did. So the great romance of the century is now being destroyed, thanks to David's selfishness, masquerading as idealism, when in point of fact, he's just sick and tired of all that domesticity. To tell you frankly, I really did think that he loved Cassie more than this.
Oh, he loves her, dear.
Yes? Why didn't he sit her down and explain to her what was going on?
Well, look, you know the secrecy involved in that kind of work. Jenny didn't know until the last second.
Why are you defending David?
But I'm not. I'm trying to answer your questions.
Fine. Here's another question. What have you done to tell Cassie not to go to Berlin?
Cassie's being very romantic. She thinks it'll be an adventure finding her father. There'll be a great reunion. They'll have a wonderful summer together, and she probably believes he'll come back to Landview with her in the end.
Yes. Now, what does Rob say about all of this? I mean, I hope this was supposed to be such a wonderful romance they couldn't bear to be apart from each other for more than 10 minutes.
In town, naturally. Dan Woleg, I ran into him. He says he's trying to get all the kids to go into a summer house together. I think that's terrific.
Sounds great to me, too.
Well,
anything to keep her from going to Europe.
Yes, but we have to be careful not to force her into this trip as an act of independence. No?
Oh, wonderful. This is where the lecture begins.
No, just trying to remind you of how she reacts when you start pressuring her.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind.
Good.
But should I make a mistake and logic doesn't work, I'll just steal her passport.
If I don't do it first, okay?
All right.
Good. Now, you think we could agree that I take another shot at it before you jump in?
Here's what we can agree to. I will try and cool down on this subject, all right? If you will agree that the next time you find out something about our daughter, I won't be the last to find out.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for the chat.
Yes, thank you. Goodbye.
Victor Lord speaking. June 16th, 1976. This is my last will and testament, to supersede any previous one in existence. I would have written it out, except that I am no longer strong enough. I wish my entire estate to go to my daughter, Victoria Lord Riley, except for $1, which is my bequest to my widow, Dorian Kramer Lord. I wish to leave her to leave Landfair the same as she entered, without a cent. If I could deny her the Lord name it.
Dorian Lord here.
Hi, Dorian. It's Tina. I was just wondering if you'd made up your mind yet.
Yes, Tina, I just did. I definitely want to see the secret room.
That's terrific.
But I want to be able to spend some time in there. I want to look over some of the correspondence.
Oh, that's fine. You stay as long as you want. It's getting in and out of there that's the trick.
Yes. And just how do we accomplish that and when?
Well, with a little luck, I think maybe we could get in this evening.
Wonderful. I'll wait until I get a phone call from you, okay? Bye-bye. Nobody is going to destroy me in this town. Not even you, Victor.
Are you still free for lunch, I hope?
Yes, but in spite of all the precautions that I took, I got an emergency call from the studio, and I need to stop by there for just a minute. But I'll tell you what, why don't I meet you somewhere?
All right, about the back street.
Oh, come on, we can do better than that.
What, not enough atmosphere?
It's got lots of atmosphere, all the wrong kind. We don't want to be reminded of that disastrous party, do we?
No.
No. And we don't want to run into people like Harry O'Neill.
Is this the way you talk about all your ex-boyfriends?
Oh, come on now. Really? He wasn't a boyfriend. He was just a momentary infatuation.
You have a lot of these, momentary infatuations?
I don't go out looking for them, if that's what you mean.
How about if they, come looking for you?
Harry had a certain basic masculine appeal. I think there are probably a lot of men who have that same appeal, but perhaps with just a bit more sophistication.
Does that include art dealers?
Well, it doesn't count them out. But I just hate rushing into anything.
Oh, me too.
Weren't we talking about lunch?
Lunch, yeah. How about berries?
Barry's sounds fine.
All right, you got to go to the studio, all right? I'll try to clinch this art deal I have, and we'll meet at 1 o'clock.
Wonderful.
Afternoon is ours, right?
Listen, Mitch, you're not going to try to talk me into showing Viki the secret room, are you?
Oh, Dorian, I wouldn't dream of that. This one's strictly for our pleasure. See you at 1.